Do you have any idea how Japanese women and girls see non-Japanese guys? Especially about the things they don't like and can't understand? If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Sun Tzu. I know it's a bit dramatic, but if you want to have dates with Japanese women, you definitely need to know what they are thinking about guys from outside of Japan. As a language and communication coach, I'm gonna share 10 things you need to know before dating Japanese women. Hi, it's Yuka, helping you learn from the Japanese language to Japanese culture. If you're new to here to the channel and like learning Japan and the Japanese language, then hit the subscribe button down below and ring the bell so that you don't miss any other our future videos. Disclaimer though, things I share in this video are from my personal experience and my profession. Number 1. Cologne and perfume. Yes, guys in Japan wear cologne, but not many of them wear it and wear less. Not only women, but also people tend to dislike strong scents. I saw many times Japanese people point fingers at the person who wore too much perfume, especially at sushi restaurant, Japanese cuisine restaurants. Number 2, facial hair. Actually, myself, I don't mind. But in general, Japanese women consider facial hair doesn't clean and tidy. In the previous video, I talked about this. So if you haven't checked it, please watch it. Also, I know for some guys, facial hair is not just a facial hair. They have a purpose and meaning to keep having them. So I'm not gonna say if you date Japanese woman, shave it. What I can suggest is to ask your date what she thinks about facial hair and decide how to deal with it. This is actually an important thing. Because you want to date Japanese woman, it doesn't mean you need to accept every single detail. You don't have to be the one who changes everything you will get used to. Please keep this in mind. But Yuka, how? If she doesn't like the way I like and I don't want to change that, here is the answer. Talk to her. Try to have conversations and understand each other more. The more you talk to her, the more you and she can trust each other. Number 3, talking strangers. Usually, Japanese people don't talk to strangers unless they need to. Yes, there are quite rare people who want to start conversation with strangers like my mom. But again, this is rare. So for sure, if you start talking to strangers in front of a Japanese woman, she'll be surprised, or she'll think that the person is your friend or something. Number 4, eye contact. Yes, this is a kind of big thing. Generally speaking, unlike in Western cultures, making direct eye contact is not considered an important communication tool in Japan. If you keep eye contact while talking to someone, the person feels awkward. We Japanese don't grow up being told to look into people's eyes when having conversations. Rather, looking straight into people's eyes can be seen as less formal and aggressive or rude. So when someone is not making eye contact with you, it doesn't mean they are not interested in what you have to say. They are simply not used to it, and they feel uncomfortable. Number 5, different sense of personal space, maybe too close. Yes, we Japanese need certain space between people, which is wider than you think. So I suggest you keep the space a bit wider before going out with Japanese women. It's obvious that once they feel uncomfortable, you might lose chances to be close to them. Also, please know, once you and she are in a relationship, this is not a problem at all. Number 6, talking directly. First of all, our communication styles are totally different from yours. I'll dig deeper into this topic in another video, since this is the biggest issue in understanding each other. Okay, let's go back to the talking directly. I know direct expressions are more common in the West, but I know some people say, I don't think that's good. You are wrong. This kind of expression is very aggressive in this culture, where harmony is more important than saying our own opinion. Being aggressive doesn't really help to make yourself look good. Number 7, talk about yourself too much and be intimidating. Sometimes I feel just too much when somebody talks too much about themselves, like their life, their past relationships, and things they are good at. Of course, you can talk about yourself, but doing too much a bit intimidating because usually good conversation is not a one-way thing. And you might say, oh, don't worry, I don't talk too much about myself. Okay, that's good. But I know more than a couple of people who started talking about their sex life at very first time meeting. Yes, that's true. I'm not gonna lie to you. Please don't do that. Number 8, keep asking why. What are you talking about, Yuka? Okay, let me explain. Japanese in general are raised to keep telling, don't say unnecessary things. Read between the lines. So people tend to don't welcome talkative person. Also, our education style is different from yours. We've never had classes like giving your opinion and think why type of class. So most Japanese people are not good at weighing in with their opinions. So now you can imagine, if you keep asking why to them, they will get confused. What happens in them is that usually nothing comes up because they've never thought about it. But I totally understand you want to know what they think. I suggest you give them options. Please don't keep asking why and force them to say something. Instead, ask which idea they like and so on. Also, in Japan, sharing negative thoughts is not always considered a mature behavior. So people tend to contain their negative feelings and don't say anything to avoid conflict. Again, this is just a cultural difference. But for people grew up in Japanese society, putting their thoughts and opinion into word can be a lot of work. And sometimes they need the time to do that. Please know this at this point. Number 9, split the bill on the first date. Please do not split the bill on the first date. If it's not a date, that's fine. But if she thinks today's a date, then you do better not to do that. So if you are not sure whether today is the date or not, ask her or do the kokuhaku first. After kokuhaku, it's an official date. If you don't know kokuhaku in our culture, please check my previous video. Okay, Yuka, so what about the second date? Do I have to keep paying for the dates? No. If you keep paying, your date starts to feel bad about that for sure. At this point, you guys are already boyfriend and girlfriend, so you guys can talk. And I assume that she will cover once a couple of times. But don't forget this, anniversary. I guess this special day is the same anywhere in the world. Please make sure to treat her nicely and cover expenses. Number 10, telling her you are not ready for a serious relationship. This is the one Japanese women can't understand at all. So please don't tell her you are not ready for a serious relationship or you are seeing someone else if you want to date Japanese women. For Japanese women, dating is almost equal a serious relationship most of the time. Even if you want to call it casual relationship, it doesn't include kissing, holding hands, hugging, and having sex for Japanese women. Please keep this in mind. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll pass it off to you to let me know in the comment section what your favorite parts of the video was. And I have a community where I share tips and tricks on how to make Japanese friend, a girlfriend, boyfriend. Also, I offer Japanese lessons. So if you want to date Japanese women and are interested, please join. Please check the link in the description below for detail. Again, if there are any questions you have about how to date Japanese women, please let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye!